Loss of confidence in the government is palpable. This is not a time for complacency. It is a time for bold, unwavering leadership, Mr. President. I think it is about time to get the nation's eggheads in one room and find a lasting cure to our ailing economy. As you stand on foreign soil, Mr. President, remember the weight of your responsibility to the Nigerian people. Our citizens, including those who voted for you, are losing faith in the government. The implications of the loss of confidence are far-reaching.
Welcome to Politics on the Wheel with Jay, and this is Elite TV. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is far away in Paris, for a private visit. But when Nigeria is burning, people are dying, insecurity left, right, and center. Mr. President, have the time to travel outside the soils of Nigeria. You could all remember that it happened on the eve of Christmas that there was an attack in Plateau State. We have seen what happened in Kaduna State last year, where the military said it was a mistake.
The incident in Kaduna is very unfortunate. I always want to mention it. It's very sad. It's something that shouldn't have taken place. But it's a mistake. And it was because those in charge were actually because they had the reports, something was going to happen, and they were. And at that instant, something similar to what normally happens. And they got carried away, and then they reacted. It wasn't on purpose. But you see, when you listen to the news, my fear is when we discourage our troops, next time, even when the real ones comes, they will not want to act, but they'll say, if we do, and it's a mistake, we won't do anything.
So we've seen an explosion happen in Ibadan, in Oyo State, and we have seen kidnapping happen right under the nose of Mr. President. But yet, he didn't deem it fit to even visit those that lost their lives and all of that. This is the work of the governor of the states. But wait a minute. The president once wrote during the Jonathan administration that every insecurity in the country ends on the table of the president. Now he is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but he is busy flying like a bird and never around to solve the issues. But before I go further,
it is about time to get the nation's eggheads in one room and find a lasting cure to our ailing economy. As you stand on foreign soil, Mr. President, remember the weight of your responsibility to the Nigerian people. Our citizens, including those who voted for you, are losing faith in the government. The implications of the loss of confidence are far-reaching. And as a leader, you cannot afford to look away. Investors are fleeing the nation like never before. Economic potential of Nigeria is being squandered, and the consequences will be felt for generations. We urge you, Mr. President, to take immediate measures to create an environment that attracts and retains investment. The clock is ticking, and our economic future is at stake. Mr. President, the time to act is now. Swift and decisive measures are needed to curb the escalating insecurity, alleviate the economic burden on citizens, and restore the confidence in the government. This is not only a call to fulfill campaign promises, but a plea for the preservation of our great nation. Mr. President, our regional leadership is hanging in the balance. Some members of ECOWAS are signaling exit, and Nigeria's influence is under threat. It is time to reassert your leadership, strengthen diplomatic ties, and secure our place in the Committee of Nations.
You can see it, everybody is now speaking because it is high time. You see, everybody may not even like your government. This is not about politics. It is about the life of this nation. Look at the presidential candidate of Labour Party, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. He was in Oyo, to console with the people that lost their life and property. He was in Jos, Plateau. He was in Abuja, to speak with the family that were kidnapped. Some people even said, like Bashir, who was on Twitter always, crying foul, saying that people went extra mile to pay bandits, to release them. But here you are trying to, do your political point. The responsible government will not even allow kidnapping happen in the first place. But you let it happen, and instead of you decisively try to end it, you are busy flying around. And then you just, this whole thing, to some people, they believe that it's just a way of funding some certain group of people whom are trying to destabilize the peace and unity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Anyway, what do you think about this? Remember, politicians don't really care, but just about their personal interests. Let's trade with caution. Thank you for watching. Please, do well to share this video to reach a larger audience. Thank you.
Let me join. I'll come and take your tea. I met her finally. We met in Jos. Yeah.